Good morning, everyone. Marlene Gonzalez with Canvas Real Estate at the Miami Lakes office. Here we are, Thursday, December the 7th. My goodness, December. Can you imagine? We're already upon Christmas, New Year's, and I know that our agents are planning for a very successful 2024. And part of that planning is why we're holding the class that we're going to hold today, okay? Advertising. If we don't advertise, we're not going to be able to generate leads. Now, whether you're a brand new agent here with Canvas Real Estate and you have no listings or you have listings, did you know that our company has over 300 listings that we are currently marketing right now? And our broker gives us carte blanche to advertise all those listings. So if you're a brand new listing and somebody asks you, well, how many listings do you have? You could tell them, oh, I have about 350 listings. Okay. If you're an agent that has 5 listings, that's great. But you want to advertise and maybe sell even more than that. And today's class, again, is going to show you how to take advantage of our in-house listings, or if you have your own listing and you want to promote it above and beyond what the system, and when I say the system, I'm talking about Artec 4.0, which is our proprietary technology platform. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with everyone that's here today. And we're going to go ahead and do some live advertising using our platform. For those of you that work with us, I'm sure you're familiar with the screen right now. This is Artec 4.0. It is a tool that all your marketing materials are here, all the tools on one dashboard. Now, Artec 4.0 is powered by KV Core. And what you see here on the left are all the tools that KV Core offers. Whereas here on this side, when you click on Quick Actions, you will find all the tools that are proprietary to Canvas Real Estate. And this is where we go on a daily basis. And today we're going to cover our Canvas Marketing Center. When you start it, you have your login information. So I'm going to go ahead and log in with my information. Hold on. canvasre.com. So it's my email. So all of you typically log in with your email that you provided when you first started with us. If you don't have your login information, please go to your emails and find an email that's called Welcome to Artec 4.0, and then it has your name. And you'll find the login information right there. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. And supposedly once you log in, you don't have to log out. It'll stay there unless you specifically come to the upper right-hand corner and you press log out, okay? Let me put this here to the corner. So everything is here. You've got all your products. You've got flyers. You've got postcards. You have brochures. You have social media posts. You have listing showcase to do a beautiful interactive brochure for your listing. You have presentations. Presentations would be like your listing presentation, or maybe you're working with a buyer, your buyer presentation. You can create videos of your listings. You can do, letters, farming letters, marketing letters, and letterheads, and they are already preset for you, but you can also edit them and personalize them even further. You can send out a monthly newsletter to everybody in your database. Other documents, like, for example, a seller's roadmap. What are the steps to purchase a home or buy a home? Okay, what's going to happen in every interval of the transaction? You can order some very cool business cards that are different than the ones we offer through our portal here. Maybe you want to do a square business card. Maybe you, instead of doing a vertical business card, you want to do a horizontal business card and personalize it more to you. And how about your Spanish customers? Well, we have a whole section for Spanish customers here as well. Okay. So you have to choose a design. Do you want to do a flyer? Do you want to do a postcard? What is it that you want to do? So it's very easy. And before you start venturing into our Canvas Marketing Center, I would invite you to look at each section. And in each section, see all the different designs that are available. Now, you're not going to have to design it yourself. For example, the templates are here, and all your personal information is going to auto-populate into the templates. So if you want to do a flyer to promote a listing, to promote an upcoming open house, a community report gives the potential buyer, for example, like a history of what's happening in that market and the demographics. So it's not just promoting the property, it's promoting the neighborhood and what's available and resources in that neighborhood. Or maybe you want to create something that you can mail out to your contacts. Okay. So you're probably saying, okay, I'm new to Canvas. And where do I start? How do I auto-populate the information? Well, you got to go back to the dashboard of our Tech 4.0. And if you come here to the left side, you're going to see a link that says listings. You will be able to tap into your listings once you have listings. You'll also be able to tap into company listings, or maybe you have a listing that's coming up and you want to start promoting coming soon before you put it on the MLS. Or maybe you're working with someone else and you have a team, so you can create material to promote both of the people on the team, for example. But let's go to company listings here for a moment. And I encourage you at least once a week, if not every day, to look at all our company listings. So right now, let me scroll up. Oh my goodness gracious. We have 389 listings at Canvas Real Estate. 389 properties that you can advertise using the Canvas Marketing Center and promote it on your social media. And you never know, you might find a buyer for that property. Now, you can filter what you're looking for. So let's say, for example, you want to just advertise rentals this week or today. So you look, let me see if I can find rentals. I used to be able to find rentals. No results found. Property type. I hope they didn't change this on me. Let me go ahead and apply, excuse me, the filter. So when you finish selecting what you're looking for, you got to go to the bottom and apply filters. There we are. Uh-oh. No, it didn't bring rentals up. Let me try this again. So we are at agency listings, company listings. Not sure why rentals are not coming up. How about single family? Let me apply the filters. For some reason, everything is coming up. Let me clear. Maybe, see, we were having a technology issue this morning with Zoom. Now maybe I'm having a technology issue with the company. So I'm going to click agency listings. Let me go back. I'm going to click all. And I want you to see what all means. Apply filters. Let me see what all means. Okay, all says 10,000 records. That is the entire MLS. But you are not allowed to advertise any property on the MLS unless you get written permission. But that only applies to listings belonging to other realtors and other companies. So let me go back to the filters. Let me click on my team listings. And I'm going to go ahead and apply filters again. So let me check the bottom. Okay, you know what? Rentals are coming up. Let me take rentals off. Let me clear the whole thing and start again. So let me go to filters and I'm going to go to agency listings, okay? I think I have pressed team. Agency listings. So now I'm going to go and I'm going to pull up, let's say, rentals. It's very awkward why this isn't showing up. Okay. For some reason, the filters are not coming in. But why don't we just go ahead and look at it this way? Let me make sure that we are in, no, we're in all. Agency listings. And let's go ahead and apply the filters. 389, okay? Now, the other way you could filter it is by location or by price. So let's see, price. The most expensive listing we have is about 12 million. If you click on price again, $199. That's probably per day or per square foot, okay? You could also do location. So we have properties within Florida and out of the country as well on the MLS. So let me click on location again. Now we're at the end. So Weston, for example, got a bunch of listings here in Weston. Then we have West Palm Beach, we have Tamarack, we have Sunrise. Let's see, we also have Sunny Isles. We have Southwest Ranches. Why don't we pick one of these to use as an example? So before you decide to move forward and advertise one particular property, okay, you want to look at the property. So this one here, 545,000. You come to gallery to look at the pictures. Well, you could tell these are nice professional pictures someone took. And that makes an impact, right? So, wow, this is a great property to advertise. All you need to do is copy the MLS number. Right-click, copy. Now let's go to our dashboard again. Oh, when I say dashboard, I'm saying this. But this time I'm going to go to quick actions. Okay. And one more time, I'm going to go into Canvas Marketing Center. And let's say you're going to do an open house on that property. So you have social media posts to promote the open house. You could print a flyer. You can do a postcard and mail out. You have an open house guest registry and welcome signs that you could post at the open house. So why don't we try to do a flyer to promote the open house? You'll notice there's different designs. Okay, so let's say we're going to use this design, the Nova Open House flyer. It's already branded to the company. And you'll notice that once you finish, you could save it, you could share it, and put it on your social media right from here. You can print and ship. It could be shipped to you or to a list of clients or people that live in that subdivision, or you could download it on your computer. So to get started, all you do is come to MLS Lookup. And right here, you're going to paste that MLS number we found. I mean, you could literally, let's say on a Saturday or Sunday, say, let me prepare my advertising for this week. And when I prepare, excuse me, for my advertising this week, I'm going to maybe do 5 flyers or posts on a daily basis. And I'm going to go ahead and set it all up and save it. And every single day, all I have to do is go and post, 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 and post. Aside from what the system already posts for you automatically through Core Listing Machine. But remember, Core Listing Machine only advertises 1 property a day for you. And if you have your own listing, it advertises your listing once a week. But you don't want to just advertise 1 property a day. You want to advertise at least 4 or 5 properties a day. And you want to jazz it up. Maybe you want to put a single family home that's for sale. Maybe you want to put a rental property that just came on the market. Maybe you want to advertise a commercial property or a business that we are marketing for sale. And you could potentially, okay, capture a buyer, and you could be the co-broker of that property using our inventory. So going back to this, remember, I plugged in the MLS number. So we're going to put search, and it's going to ask me, here's the property. Now it says, please wait while we download the MLS photos. This may take a minute. So it's going into the MLS and it's going to download the photos from the MLS. What it does is it's going to replace and capture the first 3 or 4 photos. So here, do you wish to replace the content of this flyer, obviously, with the MLS data? If so, click yes. Here you go. Voila. Your flyer is pretty much done. But you'll notice something. It put 3 pictures of the outside of the property. Why don't we see if we have some other pictures we can share? So all you do is you click on the particular picture you want to change. It's going to bring up all of the pictures that were posted by the listing agent on the MLS. There you go. Okay, so let's see which picture we want to go ahead and select to replace that one. Here's a nice picture of the living area. People love to see kitchens, right? So we can select this one, or we can select this one. I think I'm going to go with this one because it has a nice view of the entire kitchen. It's preparing the image. There it is. You can crop it. You can flip it. Done. Now it's going to take you back to the flyer. And look, we have the picture of the kitchen here. The front picture is very nice, but I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find another picture that I can select to make it appealing. Okay, let's see what other picture we can choose. I love when a realtor takes the time, okay, to take professional pictures. It makes all the difference in the world, okay? So let's see here. We're gonna start from the beginning. Got some solar panels going on here. The living room. This one has the living room and the dining room. The bedroom, the bathroom. It's got nice California closets. The backyard. The patio. How about if we go, this is a nice view because it says the entrance. You could tell here, I guess you go to the kitchen. Why don't we select this one? Now, I'm taking my time because I'm explaining, but this is something, I mean, you could literally do in less than 5 minutes, if I may say so. There it is. Now we can even change the front. I saw another picture of the front of the property that I kind of liked. Why don't we change it to this one? There you go. Let me see if I could crop it. Yeah. There. That's a good way to crop the picture. And you could put it up, you could put it down. So I guess this gives a good view, right? Let's go ahead and put done. Love that the skyline is very blue. Now you can see the house from the front. Okay. Now let's look at the rest. Green Ridge Home. Okay. That's where the property is located. But you can change this and say open house, completely remodeled. And you could personalize it. Open house. So it says Thursday, but you know, I'm gonna do this open house Saturday from 12 to, let's say, 4 o'clock. I kind of personally like 1 to 4 because people got up, ran their errands, and maybe they saw an open house in the neighborhood. And there you go. And it's not Thursday, it's Saturday, right? Now, it's listed at 545. It's got 1,348, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. And here's the address. I want to put the address the way the address should be. So you could tweak it. Now, these comments are the comments that are found on the MLS. You could keep them, you could change them, because you'll notice it gets cut off. So impeccable house in an excellent community in front of Sawgrass Mall. That's a little typo, don't you think? So you could fix this. Let's say in front of the renowned, let me go ahead and erase a few things here. The renowned Sawgrass Mall. Three bedroom, 2 bath, kitchen and bathrooms have been recently remodeled. It is also having a new, it also features new solar panels. Impact windows all over the house. New garage door, new front door are impact too. Titan tankless water heater with a warranty. I would take that off and just put it in the flyer that you're going to have the day of the open house. New LG washer and dryer, new cooktop, new wine cooler, new everything. New LED lights throughout the house. Grammar is very, very important, okay? AC, 4 years old, all this energy, new zebra blinds. This is great. But I'm going to change something here to jazz it up. You don't need to put a 3-bedroom, 2-bath here. You got the 3-bedroom, 2-bath over here, right? So remodeled very tastefully. For example, okay? And let's just put kitchen and bathrooms. New. Remember, we were using new throughout this description. You want to sell it when you describe the property on the MLS. You want somebody to read it and say, wow, I got to go see that property. Okay, new kitchen and bathrooms. And it features new solar panels, impact windows all over the house, new garage door, new front door. Our impact too, Titan tankless water heater, new this, and this, and this, and this. And at the end, and more. So now you have tweaked the comments to your liking. Or you could just do your own comments. Don't miss this open house, so on and so forth. Okay, so we're done. So what are we going to do? Right from here, we could share it. But the first thing I like to do is to save it because I could go back and edit it if I want to. So you got to give it a name. Okay, so open house. I'm trying to remember the address. Here it is, 1233 Northwest 126 Avenue, Sunrise, Florida. So I'm going to save it. That way, if the computer turns off or if the internet, okay, is disconnected for some reason, you don't lose the work that you've done. Okay? Now, at this point, maybe I want to share it. Email it to yourself or to a list of your contacts. Okay, maybe you just want to download it. In what format do you want to download it? As a PDF, for example, and then you put it on your social media. So there's many, many different ways. And when you download it, you got to give the name of the file. Okay, or you can print and ship. Let's say instead of a flyer, this is a postcard. Let me see. See, it's generating your file. This may take a minute. And there it is. You can proof your design. You can accept the photo. You can edit it before you print it. Okay. And by the way, I just realized something. This has 2 pages. I hadn't noticed that. Why don't we go back and see what page number 2 is all about? So we got a front view and we got a back view. And here, there I am. It's promoting me. Enter your unique text here. For more information, contact me at, or you could just put your cell number in case they want to call you. You want to put your email in case they want to call you or email you. You want to put your website in case they want to check you out on the website. So here I recommend you put your personal website that you have with us. Here it says realtor. I'm going to change it to my title. I do have to take a new picture, no longer long hair. But anyway, so here's the same description, but it talks about the community. Beautiful, secluded community with amenities galore in Sunrise, Florida. I'm just going to leave that like that. But you can be creative. You could look at the listing. You could look at other listings in that area. And you can create something to talk about the community. Okay? Gated. Corner, gated with 24/7 security. I'm just creating things here, okay? But I think you get the gist. And what's really nice is they put the picture of the solar panel, but you know what? Let's see if we could find another picture that would be more appealing. I don't know if they put the backyard. How about, let's see here. They have a picture of that beautiful view. Okay. How about the patio? And why don't we put, no, I don't want to take the solar panels out. Hold on. How about instead of the corner of the home, we put a view of that beautiful lake that is part of the community? Now you want to do this with a listing that they've taken the time to do professional pictures, obviously. There I am again. I have put the information here, and this is the office number that you could leave, but you could leave your cell up here. And instead of my email, your local specialist in Sunrise, Florida, or something to that effect. Or your slogan. Let's say you have a slogan. Your dream home finder, let's say. Your dream home finder. Whatever you want. So now we got a first page and we got a second page that you're going to have this flyer to print for the open house to give to people when they come into the open house. So let's save it. I'm going to overwrite instead of saving it as a new. And now I'm going to show you where you need to go as soon as it finishes saving. I guess the internet is a little bit slow today too. Come on. Let's exit out of here. Let me try it again. Save, overwrite. If not, I'm going to save it as a new one, and then I could go back and delete the old one. You know what? Let me save it as a new one to see if that's quicker. Save as new, open house. I'm just going to put sunrise for now. Okay. Not sure why it's taking so long, but let me go here and let me show you something. When you come back to the dashboard of this flyer we just created, you see on the upper right-hand corner where my picture is? You go to saved templates and everything will be there all the time, unless you erase it. Like right now, the one that's here is the one that I first saved. Let me go back to see if the system will finally allow me to save this new version. While that's doing, I'm going to go back to my other field and there it is. So I've done door hangers, business cards. I've advertised a property in Cape Coral, price reduced on a listing that I'm handling. I've done videos, and we have a ton, but a ton of story posts. But let's go back to this one that we were working on. So it was created today, December 7th. I'm going to go to actions. I'm able to download it to print it, to go to the open house. I'm able to edit it. I'm able to duplicate, or I'm able to delete it. So I'm going to go ahead and edit it, which is what we were trying to do earlier. There it is, what we did earlier. The back, I don't think has saved because remember we were tweaking this. Oh no, look, it did save it. Oh my gosh. Okay, there it is. The picture with the solar panels. I put here about the community. You could put something creative, or instead of about the community, you could change this and say about me. Maybe you could put your bio there to promote you further. So that, in a nutshell, is how you do a flyer. But now let's go back to everything else we have here, okay? And my saved templates, you're going to notice 6 reasons to own a home, story post. Aside from advertising properties, there are things that are called engagement posts that you could just put to see if you can pique the interest of a potential buyer or seller. Well, Canvas Marketing Center has all types of posts. So I'm going to go back to products and let's go to the beginning. I want to show you how you find these, and I highly, highly recommend. So you could be doing sphere marketing, social media, or prospecting. If I'm not mistaken, the stories and the posts appear under social media. So let's check out social media. Here you go. You have Instagram listing announcements, open house, engagement posts. You could do listing stories. You know that the videos and the reels are very popular. And this will show up on your story and it's formatted for your story. You have holiday stories, okay? Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you type of thing. Engagement stories, holidays. And we use this to welcome new agents to the company. So I want to go to engagement for a moment. If you take the time to create, excuse me, engagement stories here, or engagement posts, and save it in your templates. You only do it once. Okay. Look at this. All the templates. There are there. I'm your go-to agent, for example. Isn't that a cool one? Let me open that up. So if you go into one by one, okay, there it is. I want to be your go-to agent. By the way, this is new. I hadn't seen this. 15 years experience. Let's say 23 years experience. But you know something? 15 years experience could be also the company you represent. 20 homes sold in 2022. Wow, I didn't know that. But I guess it's bringing up, or you could put how many homes. Okay. And it picks up the office number. I want people reaching out to me personally. And you could personalize. So let's go ahead and save this. I'm going to name it engagement go to agent. And you know what's cool about this? I'm going to share it. I can post it right from here on Facebook. I can send it to my phone and it comes in as an image and post it to Instagram. Or you can program your Facebook. When you post it on your personal page on Facebook, you can program it that it will automatically post on Instagram at the same time. Why don't we try that out? Because I think I do have it programmed that way. So you see, I could post it on my wall, or I could post it on my business page, or I could post it on both. Why don't I post it on my wall? And the reason why I want to post it on my wall, it's going to go to my Facebook. Oh my goodness, my thing is not connected. Okay, bear with me a minute. We had a little glitch a while ago, but the glitch was fixed and it's my bad. So you go back to the dashboard. You go to marketing. You go to core listing machine. That's how you connect all your social media posts. So when I do an advertising, okay, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that core listing machine is connected to all my social media. So I come here to core listing machine. I go to social media. I go to setup. And this is not intended to be a social media setup class, but I want to show you how easy it is to connect your social media and then post automatically. I'm going to disconnect here for a moment. That's okay. This will post on my personal articles, listings, MPL, marketplace listings. In other words, listings of someone else at our company. And this will post on my business pages. So let me do this really quickly to make sure that that glitch that we had a few weeks ago was fixed. There it is. Continue as Marlene. So it's going to refresh in a moment. And it's going to tell me that I'm connected again. I'm going to disconnect Twitter just in case. Remember, we had a glitch. And you got to do this like every 90 days. It's to like refresh the page, especially LinkedIn. LinkedIn is very particular as to what you post. Remember, LinkedIn is like the professional Facebook page. So I think this is set. Let me just go through the different screens really quickly. I know this is set because I'm advertising, you see county? I advertise in all the cities in Dade, Broward, Palm Beach County. And even if I get a lead in Palm Beach, I could refer it to another agent if I can't handle it or I don't want to handle it. So this is set up. The system is going to publish articles 4 days a week. These are the articles of interest. And look at this. Look at all the cities. So my articles are going to be hashtagged to all these cities. Did you notice I got New York here? My son lives in Long Island. So I went to Nassau County. So even the ads are going up there. I could maybe find a potential buyer that's a snowbird and wants to buy something here in South Florida. Then the system will send greetings on all the holidays. You know what? I forgot to put Labor Day in Canada. And the reason why I want to make sure Canada is included, a lot of snowbirds come from Canada. And I happen to have a listing up in Lake Worth. And maybe they want to buy there. And then when I have my own listings, the system does an interactive property site, a video, and both. And it'll post it. We're talking about my listings, for example, or your listings. It's going to post it on Facebook, on my business page, on Twitter, on LinkedIn. LinkedIn only does it once, by the way. So if you want to have more exposure on LinkedIn, you have to put it manually. And then marketplace listings. Remember I told you that the system only markets one listing a day? Why? Because I select it every single day. In my case, I don't want to advertise anything less than 200,000. If you're new, leave it open. You want to advertise everything. See, and it's going hashtag to all these cities in Dade, Broward, Palm Beach County, and New York. So you never know. Maybe my son will go ahead and check out his social media, which he's not too much into social media, and see an ad of his mother from Florida in New York. Okay. And the reason why I'm doing this little exercise, I want to make sure that I can post that go-to agent thing. So the picture is here. I do need to take a new picture, but it's okay. I will, I promise. Then I come here to the next page. And then I go to continue to agent profile. I make sure everything is properly set up, and I always click on update my existing listing videos. And I make sure that my Facebook is set up here. And make sure. Actually, you want to know something? I'm going to change this, and I'll tell you why. I put the URL link to my business page. I want to put the URL link to my personal page. And why is that? So let me go to my personal page for a moment, because they prepare ads for your personal page and they prepare ads for your business page. So I'm in my personal page and I'm going to copy the URL, and it triggers down. It does it for your personal, but it also connects with your business, because when you created your business page, you create a business page in Facebook from your personal page. So let me go back here. Did I do copy? And I'm going to go back to where I was a moment ago, and I'm going to paste. And I'm going to go to the next. We're almost done. I put my bio here. And by the way, this is really cool. You see where it says YouTube? You could record a little video of yourself. Hi, I am so with Canvas Real Estate. I specialize in selling homes in the South Florida market. Or I am your local community expert in whatever subdivision. And I would like to help you find your next dream home or sell your next home. Once you finish that little 20-second video, no more than 30 seconds, for example, you upload that video to your YouTube channel. And then you copy the URL link here and submit. You know what's going to happen? Every time the system advertises something or you advertise something, in the corner, that video is going to appear. So it's going to personalize the video and the advertising to you, and you could potentially connect with someone that way. So let's go here. We should have a class on creative videos and get everybody to create a video and post it. So again, update my existing videos. The logo is there, update. The print suite is already created for you because everything is branded to the company. My social media account setup, okay? I got everything connected. You see Twitter? What if I have another Twitter account? Even my YouTube channel is connected here. Next, and how do you create your YouTube channel? You got to go to Gmail. And then in the right-hand corner, you got to click on your picture and it's going to say create your channel. And then you copy the URL. Then how often do you want the system to post on your channel? Well, at least weekly, my listings. Next. This, you got to put a little 4-digit PIN. We don't use this anymore, but the system was set up in such a way. Now, when my leads come in, immediately I get an alert in my email and on my phone. If later on I have an assistant or somebody that works with me in a team, I can add them here so they also get the lead. And this is for the system to send you a weekly statistical report for each listing that you have of what activity that listing has had with all the artificial intelligence that we put on social media. You can actually share that with your client. And I want to receive this weekly because after you've had a listing 30 days, there's no showings, there's no offers on the table. This is a great tool to help you convince the seller to lower the price. So next, finish. I'm done. Now let's go back. For some reason, it says Twitter needs attention, but I think it has to do with now the fact that Twitter is X. So I'll check that later on. So let's go back to this engagement post that I had created. Let me click share. Let me try again if it's going into Facebook. If not, I'm going to report it. So I'm going to post it on my wall. See what happens now. Oh, see, I'm going to take a screenshot of this. And I'm going to report this to our tech support team. But I'm going to try something else. I'm going to try to share it, but on my business page. And like I tell my puppy at home, I promise that this is going to work. See, the app is not active. So let me take another picture. Because definitely I have a glitch. That doesn't mean to say that you have a glitch. Okay, you see this chat thing here? I want to show you something on KV Core. If you go back to your dashboard, your actual dashboard, there's this little icon at the bottom here, right? You see this? I can write to the people directly at KV Core and tell them I got this problem, and I can chat live, and they create a ticket and then they respond. But I'm not going to do that in the middle of the class now, but I'm also going to reach out to our tech department. The email that you receive when you first started, welcome to tech 4.0, you can respond to that email. And it's Monica who does this for us company-wide. Hey, Monica, something is wrong with my connection to Core Listing Machine. Can you please look into this? But going back to these beautiful engagement posts, why don't we do it another way? I think we had saved this. I'm going to just download it. How about if I just download it? Engagement, or you could put story or whatever the case may be. Go to agent. And it's going to download in the format that you need for social media. So let's download and save. Now it's going to download on my computer. I'm doing an extra step because of the little glitch, okay? Okay, so it's downloaded. Here it is. Now I'm going to go to my social media. How about if I do a story with that engagement post? So I'm going to create a photo story. And here it is. Uh-oh. Let me see if I could shrink this thing or rotate it. It's not going to look well because it's too big. I should have done an actual story post. So let me cancel this for a moment. Discard. Instead of a story, I'm just going to post it on my timeline. Discard. Yes, discard. Let's go back. Do you see that technology is not my forte? But that's okay. We learn as we go along. There it is. Okay. Now I want to edit it. And for some reason, the whole thing is not coming out. Maybe I could shrink it a little bit. Let me crop it. Okay. You know what? I'm going to leave it like that. I think it was all this, right? I don't need to crop it. I'm just going to leave it like that for now. I don't want to cut my head off. Your go-to agent is ready to serve her clients. Sell your home here. Sell your home. See how I did that hashtag? How about buying a home? Okay. And I'm going to put here hashtag Florida. Hashtag Florida Realtor. Hashtags are very impressive. And I can tag myself. I could put it public, my friends, only me. Let's go ahead and look at this. I can also share it on my business page. I control the Canvas Real Estate Miami Lakes page that we have. Have you all followed our page? Or I could put it on Team 2M Commercial. That's when I do commercial real estate. So I have more than one business page. I have Marlene Gonzalez Biz for my personal stuff, and I have Marlene Gonzalez. There it is. Isn't that a cool post that's on my business page right now? Yeah, it took me a few minutes to figure it out. But if you take the time to create these and leave it here in your templates, it's going to work for you incredibly, because all you got to do is post, post, post. So here's one that would be for the story. Why don't we do one just for fun? And then I'm going to go to videos, okay? Okay, a home theater. Which would you choose? Hold on, I got to plug in my power here. Home theater, which would you choose? Okay, since I can't share it, remember, I got to download it. Home theater, and this is a story story engagement. I spelled that wrong, didn't I? There you go. Download and save. So you can have a lot of fun with this, but every week you should prepare something. So at the end of the day, Core Listing Machine is going to advertise one property a week. Excuse me, a day for you. If you have a listing, it'll advertise your listing once a week. Okay? And you can go to our listings and advertise 2, 3, 4, 5 properties a day. But maybe 2 or 3 times a week, you want to put an engagement post or a story like this. So I would take the time to create them and leave them all in templates, and you just go click and you post it, or you download it and you post it. So I'm going to go back to Facebook. And now maybe I can create a story. Because remember, I did like a reel. I think it was this one, right? No, wrong one. Let me see if I downloaded discard. Discard. Maybe I'm downloading the wrong one. This was the back. This was festive. Didn't I just download that? Let me go to my downloads. Maybe it's here. I don't think it did save. Hold on. Let me discard and go back. I gotta be moving this thing around all the time. Let me go back to core. This one, right? So, let me save it to make sure I don't lose it. Save as new. Home theater. I'm just going to put home theater. Save. There, it saved it quickly this time. Thank the Lord. So I'm going to download it again. I'm just going to put the word theater. Here's the format. Download and save. Now that it's supposedly download and save, I'm going to add it to my story. So I got to pull up the picture, right? Okay. I don't know where it went. So I think what I'm going to do is find it and download it another way. This has never happened to me, by the way. Let me go back to the templates. When I go to the templates, okay, come on, Marlene. Move this over. Save templates. This was the theater one. Okay. I'm going to download it right from here and see what happens. Okay, here it is. There it is. Isn't that the home theater? I'm going to save as, and I'm going to put it on my desktop just to be on the safe side. Home theater, right? Okay. And let's go back to Facebook. I'm going to discard what we were doing here before. And I'm going to create a photo story. But this time, I'm going to go to my desktop. Remember, I saved it under home theater. There it is. See what was happening? It wasn't downloading for some reason. Goodness gracious. Share to story. There you go. So as soon as it's shared to story, I'll show it to you. And then we're going to do a video and we're done. But again, you should venture. Okay, my story should be here. View my story. There it is. Isn't this nice? Now you know how to create one of these. Oh, you want to know something? Hold on. I think it has music. I should check that out. View story. Well, it doesn't have music for some reason. I thought it did. Okay, anyway. Let me go ahead and come back to everything else that we have available. I'm going to look at videos. Consumer-facing video and video creator tool. So the consumer-facing video is just something that promotes you at the beginning and you at the end. And you can save these, okay, to post. So for example, 6 reasons to own a home, 6 tips for selling a home, secrets for a stress-free transaction, the home buying process explained, the home selling process, buy versus rent video. This one, I love it. So let's look at the preview here. Okay. Isn't that a cool video? But now I want to personalize that video. So we're going to start the design here. It's going to do it for you automatically. Your information is going to auto-populate. There we go. Okay. So remember, you could personalize this. I'm going to put sell. For some reason, it brings in the office number. And another thing, I'm with the Miami Lakes office, but I wouldn't put Miami Lakes. Just a realtor, because I could help somebody in Miami Lakes, or I could help somebody in Orlando, Florida, or in Port St. Lucie. So the video is ready to go. So I'm going to save this video. Video, buy versus rent. And I'm going to save it. And it's going to be ready to post. So now I can download the video. Video, buy versus rent. And it's going to come in as an actual video. Download and save. We are creating your video now. You will receive a download link to your email, Marlene at Canvas RE, within a few minutes. So imagine you could go to all these videos, create them, save them, and post one video a week. Okay? The other types of videos that you could do is based on a listing. Okay, so we did consumer facing, video creator. So we can create a video to promote a property you listed, market trends, self-promo story video, and you could personalize it to say a little bit about me, to promote a property just sold, or to promote an open house. Okay. So, okay, you know what? Let's do one for an open house. And I'm going to pull up a listing that we have in the system, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I got to look for the listing. Well, you know what? Why don't we just use the property that earlier. Oh, this is the one I wanted to. You know why it's coming out? This is a listing I'm handling, and I have an agent in the office doing a open house this weekend. So I think it's ready. Again, for some reason, this thing inverts the phone numbers. So I'm just going to delete and leave my phone, my cellular right here. Okay, ready to look at it? Here we go. Isn't that a beautiful video? And again, you can review. You got to insert text. I didn't do that, but I'm going to go back. Every single agent, okay, of the company can do the same thing. So please, please, please take advantage. And look at this. Single agent, 2 agents, or an entire team promoting. So there's no excuse. You have all the tools that you need to promote the property. Okay? I think pretty much you can explore everything here. Remember, we got that Spanish marketing going on. You can prepare your listing presentation. And this is something you need to do now, because then when you're going to go and visit a client, you want to be able to just come in here, press print, and the only thing you have to work up is the actual comparative market analysis for the property, which leads me to next week's workshop, next Thursday. I'm going to show you step by step how to do a comparative market analysis and leave out the door in less than 20 minutes. Because, as they say, listings is the name of the game. So please take the time to look at the listing presentation and create it. I think I could share with you, because I have one saved here. So let me look at all my saved templates. And I do believe I have a listing presentation somewhere here. Look at all these engagement posts I have already set. Okay, so this is my listing presentation that I did in a workshop a few weeks ago. And there's one that's a mobile presentation that you can send it to the homeowner via phone the day before you go to your listing presentation. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to edit this just to show you how beautiful you can have your listing presentation created. There's 22 pages. People, I'm going to interview them, or they're going to interview me to get a listing, a little bit about my person, about my business when I started, about the company. And check this out. We put a picture of the front of our building. In the listing presentation, they're going to tell you about their house. You want to know why they're moving. How soon do they need to move? What are you looking for in an agent? Why I'm the best realtor for you. My signature approach. What makes me different? What is my unique value proposition? You see, why am I different? Expert negotiator, diverse skills, interests, ongoing training, awards, achievements. Remember, we have ongoing training here at Canvas. I didn't complete this, but I could put some client testimonials in here. I could plug in the sales, or I can eliminate this page and put the comparative market analysis that I'm going to teach you to do next week. What does being a realtor mean? Then about our company. We cover the entire state of Florida. We were established in 1999. We are independently owned and operated. Now, I want you to imagine that this is no longer your home, for example. And you could put a picture of their home. Then the seller's roadmap, what's going to happen in the process of selling their home. The price derivative. In other words, if you price the property at market value, it's going to sell quickly. If you price it too high, it's just going to sit there. Then we go into what is a comparative market analysis. How do we determine the value of your home? What am I going to do to market your property and sell it in record time? Fact versus fiction. I recently had a customer tell me, I'm going to go with a realtor up in Lake Worth. They sell more properties. To be very frank with you, every realtor in the state of Florida has the same tools. It's not that one sells more than the other. It's a matter of taking advantage of all the marketing tools that we have. There is no secret service. Everybody puts it on the MLS. And then it syndicates, at least with us, to over 1,800 websites to promote. So the person that told me that doesn't know that every realtor has the same tools. But that's okay. We don't win every listing, do we? And then the marketing channels. What do I do? What commitment do I make to them that sets me apart? And then how to get started. What do we need? Well, we need their approval. We don't need them to sign a contract. We need their approval on the agreement. There's a big difference in saying sign here versus I need your approval here. And then thank you for the opportunity to come in. And I kind of summarize it. Selling your home is a big deal, and I take the task very seriously. The fact that you have considered me to help you accomplish this means the world to me. So again, you've got all these wonderful, wonderful tools that you could take advantage. And it's like putting your house in order, if I may say. Okay. And when I say put your house in order, I'm talking about setting up everything that we have available. And then it's just coming in, printing, and going out the door. Here's the mobile one. And I promise we're going to finish already. Okay. I did this like a year ago, so I haven't really tweaked it. I did it because I was going to work with a buyer. And I sent this to the buyer before I actually met with them to show them some properties. Getting to know me. We had over 350 listings, over 10 offices, 10,000 agents, and all the services that we were providing. My history as a realtor, see, this I didn't finish. I put logistics career, which was my career before, but are you ready to buy? Getting pre-approved, and I could personalize all of this. I should hold a class for this, right? What makes me unique? The search tools that I use to find the right home, the process of making an offer, and then when your offer is accepted, what's next? And then closing cost breakdown, and then getting ready for that closing day, and then celebrating. So please, please, please take advantage of all these tools and put your house in order so you're ready to hit the road running, okay? I'm going to stop the share. I hope you enjoyed the class. We did record this, so we're going to send it to you via email later on in case you want to refresh. And at the same time, we will also put it on our YouTube channel, Canvas Real Estate Miami Lakes. You go to videos and you see all the classes we've done this year. I wish you well, and I hope to see you next week connected. And remember, we're also going to have our ugly sweater contest that we have every single year. And the winner is going to take home a $100 gift card. So join us next week starting at 10 a.m. Come in, take the class. We'll record it as always, but at the same time, we're going to hold our contest and count our blessings. Thank you so much. It's been wonderful to connect with everyone again. So I'm going to stop the recording, and I hope to see you next week. Ciao, ciao.